Hello and welcome back for another episode of the Accessible Technology Podcast. I'm your host, Phoebes Lyle, and this is a podcast where you get to hear all about what everyday technologies are accessible for disabled people, as well as learning what technologies are the most accessible for disabled people or the least accessible if you are disabled, and where you can also get details on how technology companies can continue making their technology even more accessible if that is something that you're into. My interest in everyday technology that is accessible for disabled people comes largely from the fact that I am paralyzed from the neck down and can only move my head. And for that reason, my main way of using technology is by using a chopstick or a stylus in my mouth. So if that is something that you're also into, please make sure to follow the podcast by searching for it on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, and Spotify. However, if you'd like to support the podcast and the content I produce in other ways, you can also support it by going over to the Phoebes Now Buy Me a Coffee page, which is where you will be able to give me a one-time donation, find exclusive episodes that aren't part of the podcast, or check out other products that I will be releasing soon. In this episode, however, we're going to be hearing my review of the Samsung Series 7 UE43T U70200KXXU Smart TV. And I'll also be telling you how you can set the TV up so that you can control the TV with just an app on your phone. Here's some additional notes about Samsung Smart TVs in general, as well as this particular model as well. So although it was founded as a grocery store in the 1930s, Samsung as we know it today first started moving into electronics in 1969, and that is what most of us will recognize them for today. In 2008 then, they started manufacturing smart TVs, and this particular model of smart TV was first released in 2020, although some more models have come out more recently. But now that I've given you all of those details, let's get straight into the review. So the Samsung Series 7 4K Ultra HD with HDR and LED technology Smart TV is sold by Samsung and is available in 43 inches, 50 inches, 55 inches, 65 inches and 75 inches. They can be bought through Samsung's website, on Amazon or through couriers, and I have the 43 inch. But how accessible is the TV overall, and is it the right TV for physically disabled people? who wants more control. The box that the TV comes in has the word Samsung at the top of it, alongside some of the features that the TV comes with. Further down the box, we also see the word Crystal UHD in larger letters, besides some information on how much energy the TV uses in the space beside it. The only thing I think would be improved with the box is that some of the features could be made a wee bit bigger so it's easier for those with sight problems. But honestly, all of those details you can find on the website when purchasing the TV, so you're really not losing out on it that much. Inside the box, you get the TV, the remote that the TV comes with, the stand for the TV to sit on, although it's up to you whether or not you want to use them, and the wires and cables. Getting all the nerd stuff out of the way, this TV, as I've mentioned, comes with a crystal UHD display for long-lasting and sharp contrast colors, 4K crystal processors for the best picture and sound, picture quality of 2000 ppi HDR, and also comes with 4K catch-up TV and 4K streaming. With the Samsung Smart TVs app, you can also connect your TV to your phone or tablet, allowing people with physical disabilities to control the TV themselves completely from the app. And you can also connect this to your Amazon or Google Smart speaker to set up your TV so it can be controlled by your phone. You will need to start by creating a Samsung account and allow the Samsung account and Smart Things to access the stuff in your network. Once you've created your account, you're ready to set up your TV. You'll first of all be taken to a page that currently reads living room, and after you tap that will take you to a page that gives you various options, and the one that you're wanting to hit is the word device. From here, you're wanting to hit TV, and then you'll hit the brand. This will bring you to a page where you'll want to hit supported devices, and you'll have to change your location settings in your phone to always on. From there, you can get started actually setting up your TV, from assigning a specific room to it, a specific wallpaper, etc., for using it with a smart speaker or with a voice control. You should allow Samsung Smart Things to have access to your microphone, but this will take a bit of time to complete. But once you are able to select your TV, you'll be asked to go to your Wi-Fi settings on your phone and to enter the password you're given. After that is complete, your phone will connect to your TV and you'll be asked to enter a PIN that will show up on the television itself. And after you enter that, the setup is complete. Smart things will give you other apps you can download to your TV, but honestly, most of the other apps they give I've never heard of. But this remote feature will work with iOS and Android devices, which was my pure reason for going for it instead of the LG ones. As well as the better color quality, which is amazingly better compared to my old smart TV. This TV gives you access to the top streaming apps, including Apple TV, Netflix, and Disney Plus. As well as these ones, you also get Amazon Prime, YouTube, and TikTok. So there's something for everyone, and you can even connect it to your Apple Music and Spotify. This TV also makes it easy for you to enjoy your favorite games consoles with better picture and sound. Although I still have my Xbox One S and haven't upgraded to the series consoles, the picture quality is amazingly good compared to how darker games would have showed up on my older TV, so it's much easier to play darker games with darker shades. Lastly, you can also screen your iPad or iPhone screen to your TV, which I find really useful when attending online history conferences with family. Previously, I had to screen modem to my Apple TV 4K, which, while it was good, didn't have the best internet connection. But on the times that I've screen merged to the Samsung TV so far, it's been a lot better. Which for those who are interested in using it for everything I do is a big plus. But what do I think about the Samsung Series 7 Smart TV overall? The 4K is brilliant and you can see a big difference between this TV and an older TV. As someone who has upgraded purely for the fact that I was able to control the TV without using the remote, it is extremely easy to get around using the SmartThings app. And although I do have it set up to my Alexa, it isn't really something I use that often with my smart assistant because the TV remote app on smart things is actually a lot easier to use. But even with this, there are a few problems. One of the main ones is that although the Smart Things app is good, it sometimes does show up as being offline when you try to use it, which is one of the things that sometimes takes deleting and reinstalling the app a couple of times to make it readable, as well as this, the internet has completely disconnected itself from the TV for a period of time, which is why I still keep my Apple TV in case I need it, but this is only every now and again. But overall, I am really happy with what the TV lets me do, and it works 90% of the time. The Samsung Series 7 Smart TV costs £369 as an overall payment, but you could also pay for it monthly. I would say it is a really good buy overall, and I don't have any other problems with it covered what I've mentioned about the Smart Things app and the internet connection. So if you're someone who wants as much access to a TV as possible, but you can't use a physical remote control, it is really a very good buy that allows you your access to everything. But now that I've finished telling you all about my thoughts on this particular smart TV and giving you details on how you can set it up so you can control it with your phone, what do you think about it? Have you ever bought a Samsung Smart TV? And if you did, what did you like or dislike? And if you even haven't bought a smart TV before, does this review make you want to buy one or change your mind about not getting one and maybe considering purchasing one in future? Well, if you would like to pass on some of your thoughts, you can include them in a review wherever you're listening to this on, as well as via the contact pages over on my Freestyle Tech Reviews site, eltechreviews.co.uk, and over on my other website, phoebelau.com. If you are interested in watching the videos that I have uploaded on accessible technology before, you can find more of them by searching for PL Tech Reviews on YouTube. But if you would also like to see a couple of my accessible tourism reviews, as well as my film, TV, theatre reviews and political videos, you can find them by searching for Feedflow Journalism on YouTube. But also, if you don't have time to watch videos, but you are still interested in everything that I cover on Feedflow Journalism, you can still find a video-free version of everything by searching for the Feedflow podcast on all of the same destinations as you can listen to this podcast on. But of course, there is also the Buy Me a Coffee page. In the next episode, you'll be hearing how easy it is to set up an iPhone 13 and how to set it up if you're swapping from an older phone. And the episode that comes out after that will be a review of the iPhone 13 itself. I plan to update this podcast 3 times a week, but if you would like to follow me on Twitter and via my socials to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing with the podcast, you can do so by searching for @FeebsNow on Twitter and giving my account a follow, or by searching for the real FeebsNow on Instagram. But you can also follow the Freestyle Tech Reviews site as well by searching for it on WordPress and giving it a follow. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye!